You know how long I've been waiting for this? Don't ask me why I did that. Even I don't know. It was on a cold night of Christmas. Since that day, I started to hate Christmas. Probably because that day was supposed to be my last one on Earth. Oh God, it's freezing! I remember it like it was yesterday. While everyone else was celebrating Christmas with their friends or relatives, I was out there, all alone. I cut ties with my family for some private reasons. Making friends was also hard for me at the time. On top of that, my landlord kicked me out because I couldn't pay the rent anymore, so I was basically homeless. Oh great. I took off my jacket and looked around to make sure no one was there. Huh. No one's here. I sat on the edge of the bridge and glanced down. Hello? It's I. My body started to shake as I looked down and let out a nervous chuckle. At this point, I was asking myself if I really wanted to do this. I remember how depression began to eat me on the inside slowly, from the first day to that one. If I had to make it short, it's like living in a body that is fighting to survive with a mind that is slowly dying. It's wanting to share your pain with someone, but being too afraid of overwhelming them with the feeling of shame. I know it's not the same for everyone, but that was my own experience. I closed my eyes as I started to bend to do the unthinkable. Hey! What are you doing? All of a sudden, I felt a strong arm pulling me over to the side of the road. I am being cuddled. Huh? I felt someone hugging me softly. It felt warm. I can't remember when was the last time someone hugged me like this. That feeling of nostalgia made me feel emotional. Without noticing, tears started to roll down my cheeks. Are you okay? Oh, hey there. The tone of their voice led me to believe that the stranger was a young man. I looked up to see what the stranger looked like. Hi there? The stranger looked me in the eye and made sure I wasn't hurt. His eyes exude a gentle, soft shade of red. His hair was that of a blonde, so light that, at first glance, they appeared almost white, and his skin seemed soft and pale, as of a porcelain doll. I looked away for a moment and wiped my tears, trying to stop my crying because I didn't want the stranger to see me in such a pitiful state. I don't like it when people see me at my lowest. It always feels like I'm not allowed to be sad. I'm sorry to ask you again, but are you really okay? No. No, I'm not! Why did you even interfere? This was none of your business! He looked at me with a surprised expression. God, I remember how pathetic I looked at the time. I don't know what you've been through, and whatever it is, I'm sorry you didn't have a shoulder to cry on. No one deserves that, but committing suicide is not a good solution. There will always be at least one person who genuinely cares about you. Oh, bullshit. I have no one! I looked away, trying to avoid his gaze. What about me then? What? I looked at the stranger, confused. You're a stranger to me. I don't even know your name. Well then, my name is Noel. Funny enough, my name means Christmas in French. And you? What's your name? My name, it's Lion. That's a really pretty name. Nice to meet you then, Lion. The blonde boy wiped gently the last few tears I had with his thumb, still with that reassuring smile on his face. How about I take you home? I'd love to sit down and chat over coffee, but I doubt any coffee shops are open at this hour. He giggles. I don't have a place to live. At least, not anymore. My landlord kicked me out because I couldn't pay the rent. Then how about you come live with me until you figure things out? How does that sound? You won't kidnap me, right? It would be pretty bold of me to kidnap you after saving you from jumping off that bridge, but I understand your concern. Maybe you would like me to pay for your hotel or something? No! I don't want you to spend that much money on me. I'll take the first option. It's not like I had a choice. Besides, to be honest, this guy didn't give me any bad vibes. On the contrary, for some reason I felt safe. Okay then. Let me just... Emma, it is the therapist! Huh. Looks like our session here is over. You've made a lot of progress, and I congratulate you for that. Please contact me if there's anything wrong. You should still have my number. We'll see each other again in maybe 2 weeks, since it's almost Christmas. I'll be on break. Even though Christmas isn't a time of year that you enjoy. I hope this year will be different for you, so Merry Christmas. Thank you, mister. I waved goodbye to the therapist before exiting their office. The office building corridor was engulfed in dead silence. The only sound was the wind outside the building. This building is quite isolated, as it's located in a small town a bit far from the city. I remember when Noel and I struggled to find a place when we first came here. Noel said he'd come pick me up. I hope he doesn't have too much trouble with the snow. I looked out the window to see if my friend has arrived. Huh. Weird. He's usually on time. Oh, that must be him. Oh, that's cute. Hey, sorry. I think I'm gonna be a little late. It's okay. Don't worry. Is it because of the snow? Nah, not really. I finished work later than I thought I would, so that's why. I see. Sorry for making you wait like this. I'm on my way and should be there in a couple of minutes. Don't apologize. I'm not in a rush. I'll wait. Okay, then. I'll text you when I'll be able to see you. Yeah. See ya. Huh. Oh well. I stood by the wall, observing through the door's window as the snow gently descended while waiting for my friend. It was snowing, but there wasn't much wind outside. As someone with little patience, I started to wonder if I could take a short walk not too far from here. Go outside, wait inside, go outside, wait inside, why do I die? Gonna save the game, because I feel like that's important, and I'm gonna go outside. Outside! Outside! Outside. I guess I can go outside for a little while for some fresh air. It won't be far away anyway. What? Oh. Okay. So what was that glitch? Okay, it turns out that was not a glitch. It was a tutorial telling me that I can move around if I want to, so yeah. I'm gonna go outside. Ah, sweet. Let's go west. Oh. As I was walking not too far from the building, I suddenly heard a strange noise that seemed to be coming from the cardboard box. What could that be? I slowly approached the source of the noise. Inside the box was a kitten. It's stuck in the snow! No! What the? Does this kitten have an owner? The little thing didn't seem to be hurt or anything. I couldn't see the mother anywhere, so I presume it was left here by someone. I took a quick look inside the box. Cat food. So someone definitely abandoned this little creature. I can't just leave it here. I'm definitely taking the kitten to adopt it. I guess I can take it with me. It will be lonely in my apartment without Noelle around, so having a little companion won't hurt. I picked up the kitten and took the cat food with me. Alright. Now what? Must be him. I'm here. Where are you? I'll be there in a sec. I went to the parking lot where Noelle was supposed to be. As soon as I saw his car, I hopped in with the little creature in my arms. A kitten? Yeah, sorry for not warning you about that. Oh no, it's totally fine, but where did you find it? Near the therapist building? The little thing was in a box of some food, so someone probably abandoned it there. Some people don't deserve pets. What are you going to do with it? I'd like to keep it, but I think I'll take it to the vet tomorrow, just in case. I think that's a good idea. I could take you to the vet tomorrow if you'd like. Sure. Thanks, Noelle. Also, why were you out in the cold? Oh, come on! Just went outside for like a minute. Uh-huh. Don't complain to me if you get sick later on. You're exaggerating. Yeah, okay. Noelle inserted the key, and we started to drive off. Hey, Noel. Yeah? I'm really sorry that you always had to pick me up or drive me somewhere. No, it's really fine. It's not your fault that your car broke down. Besides, it helps me get used to driving more often since I got my license not too long ago. If you say so, then... A short silence settled into the car. So, how was your appointment with the therapist this time? Well, everything went well. I also talked about you with the therapist. About me? What's that? Remember the first time we met? Of course I remember. You made me so scared that day. Yeah. Sorry for dragging you into my chaotic life. Hey, Lion. Stop apologizing so much, will you? Ow! I stared at him in confusion. I'm so... Psh. A smile started to appear on his face. He was mocking me. There you go. You're saying it again. I looked away, embarrassed. What I'm trying to say is, you don't owe me anything. You definitely don't need to apologize for anything. I'm not expecting anything from you in return. All I want is for you to be happy. I suppose that you told the therapist about that day. If it helps you feel better. I'm glad you talked about it to the therapist. Yeah, thank you. Don't mention it. As Noel was driving, I looked up at the window of the car. Snowflakes swirled in the cold night. We stopped talking for the rest of the drive. The silence was so comfortable that I almost fell asleep a couple of times. So tired. I ended up sleeping in the car, despite my determination to stay awake. So, we finally arrived. My apartment. I think I should go straight to sleep now. Yeah, that's what I was planning to do anyway. Thanks again for driving me home. No problem. I waved goodbye to my friend, smiling at him. Hey, wait. I turned back to face my friend. Do you want to tell me something? Yeah, actually. You know, it's almost Christmas, and... Well, you know I hate Christmas. I don't know if I'll ever be able to celebrate it. It brings me some bad memories. Right, I know. Sorry. He looked away, and a sad expression appeared on his face. How am I supposed to say no to that now? I sighed. Okay, I'll think about it. Noel quickly shifted from a disappointed, childish expression to a really happy one. Don't think that I already accepted your proposition, okay? I said I'll think about it. I didn't promise you anything. I know. That means there's a chance, and it ain't zero. God, this man. He's been asking me the same thing every year. I always declined until today. Usually we just give each other gifts and say Merry Christmas, but nothing more. There's still a week left until Christmas, so take your time to think about it. For now, I'll see you tomorrow. And call me if you need anything. You know I'll always answer your calls. Right. Thank you, Noel. I waved goodbye to him a second time. It didn't hold me back this time, so it was the final goodbye for today. I entered the building and took the stairs to my floor. Sweet. Why are there eyeballs in the distance? No, I can't stay with that interior like this. I turned on the light. Oh God, my eyes! Oh, it's so bright. My apartment is still under renovation. Noel and I just painted the whole place not too long ago. Man, it's going to be weird to live alone now. I already miss his annoying voice. For the past 4 years, I was basically living at his house like a parasite. He was so generous, he even gave me my own bedroom for privacy. Tonight's the first night sleeping here. The decorations aren't finished yet, but all the necessities are in place. I yawned. God, I'm tired. Hey, little guy! Sorry, kitty. Looks like my apartment isn't much different from the box you were in before. I promise you, it will be better. I'll buy you everything you need. If I have the money. I also need to give you a name, right? Oh God. What should I name you? You know, I've thought long and hard about the little guy's name, and I've decided you are going to be called my little peen. What about my little peen? You seem to like it, huh? I'm glad. It makes me think, where are you going to sleep tonight? Wait, let me see if I have something to make you a good little bed. I ended up making a small bed from an empty box and lined it with some old clothes. It wasn't perfect, but my little bean seemed comfortable enough. I also put some water and food just in case. I guess this works. I even tried drawing some stars on it, but they look like a kid's doodle. I'm really not good at drawing. My little bean quickly fell asleep in it. Guess it means it likes it, right? I should probably go to sleep now, too. Oh my god, this is gonna bite me in the ass. I prepared myself to sleep, brushed my teeth, cleaned my face, put some pajamas on, and yada yada. Finally in bed, and I am totally not worried about the eye staring at me from the darkness. Wait, is that... Sleep well, little hummingbird. You too. Night, Noel. He always texts me at the right time. Does he have some superpower or something? I set my phone on mute and placed it aside. Good night, my little pea. Good night, world. It's moving! In a couple of minutes, I immediately fell into a deep sleep. It's been a while since I have been this exhausted. Great. A weird dream again? Nothing was there. No sound, no landscape, no smell, no colors, and no humans present. To be honest, it wasn't the first time I've had that dream. Normally, I just sat and waited until I woke up. I've noticed that the notion of time wasn't the same in my dream as in the real world. I'd stay there for what felt like 15 or 30 minutes, and then I woke up. It's already morning. Guess I'll just wait here like always. How pitiful. Huh? I looked up as I sat in the void. For the first time, a human figure stood there, though their face was hidden. Hi? Even after so many years, you're still not able to see who he truly is. That just shows me how dumb some humans can be. Don't accept his proposition. That will only make things worse. Who are you? Are you my conscience? What? I woke up as I heard some noises. My little bean was staring at something. What are you doing? Is there a bug, a rat or something? My little bean is standing at attention. God, I just want to sleep. I got out of bed to check what my little bean was staring at. I can't take this seriously. Why did I do this? There's nothing. I looked at my little bean, worried. Stop doing things like this. You're scaring me. Are you seeing things or something? You know what? You're sleeping me tonight. No more staring at random walls. I scooped up my little bean and crawled back into bed. It's still late. I want to sleep. What was that dream earlier? Ending 1 out of 4? 1 out of 4! Wait, well, I thought that was the end. Hand! Looks like I'll need to interfere soon. Why can't he just act normal for once? Now I need to get the dirty job done. And that lion. Why is this human so stupid? But first, I need to finish the paperwork. Paperwork? Darn it. That stupid brother of mine. Alright, that's one of the 4 endings. So what if I take the kitten but don't adopt it? What happens then? I'll take it, but I don't think I'll be able to adopt it, unfortunately. I picked up the kitten and took the cat food with me. Right. Oh, hey. Must be him. I'm here. Where are you? I'll be there in a sec. I went to the parking lot where Noel was supposed to be. As soon as I saw his car, I hopped in with the little creature in my arms. A kitten? Yeah, sorry for not warning you about that. Oh no, it's totally fine. Where did you find it? Near the therapist building. The little thing was in a box with some food, or, well, someone probably abandoned it there. Some people don't deserve pets. Is this all the same? So, what are you going to do with that kitten? I was thinking about putting it in a shelter. I'm barely making enough to survive, so Having another mouth to feed is going to be hard. Heck, I can't even imagine how I'll pay for the vet if this little creature is sick. I can't even take care of myself. Look at me, I'm literally going to a therapist because of my trauma. I sighed, slumping on the seat of the car. And you? Maybe you can adopt a kitten. Well, I don't think that will be possible. It's not that I don't want to, but you know I already have a bird as a pet, right? Oh, dear God, yeah, I almost forgot about that little demon. Yeah, him. In my opinion, you should have named him Chaos or something. What? Why? He's so mean to everyone except you. That's not true. Prince is also nice to you. That's what you think. He always acts nice around you. As soon as you turn your back, he acts like a little snitch and looks at me like I killed his whole family or something. And then when you look back, he acts like an angel. Really? I know. I'll watch over him more often then. It's okay, as long as your bird doesn't try to kill me or something. He laughed at my joke. Now that I think about it, Noel is always the kind of person who could laugh easily at everything. His laugh was gentle. I might have spoiled him too much, but I think I'll still have to keep an eye on him whenever you come to my house. If you insist. As Noel was driving, I looked up at the window of the car. Snowflakes swirled in the cold night. We stopped talking for the rest of the drive. The silence was so comfortable that I almost fell asleep a couple of times, and we're skipping along. The silhouette seems to be staring at me without making any movement, which made me feel uncomfortable. Who are... All of a sudden, I heard a sound and woke up quickly. As I tried to make sense of what was happening, the first thing I saw was a kitten hissing at something. Stupid cat! I always preferred dogs anyway. Wait, what? The second thing I noticed was a complete stranger. The first thing I noticed was the scratches on his face, which were probably made by the kitten. Be quiet a little, will ya? You're going to wake up your owner. I stared at them, thinking that I was still dreaming. This is still a dream, right? The stranger and I made eye contact, and my heart skipped a beat. No, this was not a dream. We both looked at each other with a confused expression. Whoa. Why are they looking at me like that? I'm supposed to be the one with the surprised expression. Oh, so you can see me, huh? A long silence filled the room as we continued to stare at each other. Hi? Whoa, hey! I ended up collapsing. I'm not sure if it was because I was being shocked or extremely tired. God, I wouldn't survive it if I was in a horror movie for sure. What an idiot! What is going to happen to the kitten too? And me? What? Oh, hey, why are you on top of me? I woke up feeling a heavy weight on my chest. But it wasn't painful, and I was able to breathe properly. What the? Oh, finally awake, huh? The stranger smiled at me like you would smile at a friend on a normal day. Who in the hell are you, and what are you doing in my house? Oh yeah, introductions. I'm Victor. Guess we finally meet, huh? And you? I suppose your name is Lion. How did you... I have my ways. I desperately tried to move, trying to escape, but it was in vain. Trying to escape is useless, little thing. As long as I'm here, you ain't gonna be able to move. And if you try, they'll kill you. I froze. That last sentence sent chills down my spine. Just kidding. I ain't gonna do nothing like that, so don't you be worrying. What do you want from me? And where's the kitten? What have you done to it? Wow, one question at a time, please. For your first question, I want nothing from you. I usually come to scare you, but now that you know I exist, I won't be able to no more. Wait, that thing that was watching me sleep. It was you! Ding, ding, ding. Bingo. I always thought that I just had sleep paralysis, so all of that was real. The face you was making was always so funny. Since when are you coming? Since when did you start coming to my house late at night like this? Victor looked away as he was trying to remember when was the first time he came. Maybe like 6 months or so. 6 months? That would mean that this dude has been watching me sleep for almost a year. Wait, but it's my first time sleeping here. I know. I used to watch you sleep at your friend's house too. What was his name again? Oh yeah, Noel. Something like that. But don't you worry. Never stole nothing or tried to hurt you. If you was sleeping both in the same room, I wouldn't even be able to approach you. Why? I'm the only one that can see you, right? No. You don't know. About what? Nothing really important. The teeth! Yes, sharp teeth! Why am I so excited for the teeth? Also, the kitten. What have you done to it? You haven't I ate. Why would you eat my cat? What? I know I wasn't adopting it, but why? I'm joking with you. Just put it in the corridor. So it has been really silent since I put it there. I mean, look at what that little snitch did to my beautiful face. You really didn't eat it, right? What kind of monster do you take me for? Of course not. I don't know, dude. You literally broke into my house at 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, you got me there. But I promise, I didn't harm your kitty. I like it. Got another question, friend? Yes, actually. What's the costume for? Costume? What costume? The horns, the tail? Victor laughed at my question. Those ain't costumes. They real. If you're a demon, then I'm Spider-Man. I'm telling you the truth. If you want, I can prove it to you that I ain't human. Here, think about a number and I try to guess it. Fine then. I thought about a number quickly that might be hard to guess. Let's say 1090. Yeah, there's no way he would... 1090, is it? I looked at him with wide eyes open with a confused expression. I was thinking of 69! No! I can read mine, so be careful about what kind of things you're thinking. So you weren't... Nah, I wasn't lying. Demons is real. You just never been careful about your surroundings at night. My surroundings? Yeah, look under the bed if you want. So don't try to escape. If you do, I won't be nice. I gulp as Victor leaned to let me finally move a little. I checked under the bed as the demon told me. Nothing. There's nothing? A strange figure appeared all of a sudden under my bed. The only thing I could see was its arms. It seemed to have some really long arms with sharp nails, similar to some blades. Ah! I jumped of horror, seeing what was under my bed. Was it there the whole time? Was it following me like Victor? Did it want to hurt me? Also, I feel like I did that scream wrong. Maybe I should try that again. Was it there the whole time? Was it following me like Victor? Did it want to hurt me? Relax, that creepy monster ain't harmful. Here, give it to me. Victor held out his hand to me as a sign to grab the tiny monster and give it to him. Hell no, I ain't taking that thing! He sighed. Such a baby. Fine then. He grabbed the tiny monster like it was a miserable little puppet. What are you gonna do with it? Is he trying to pet it or something? That's actually really adorable. What the hell? Victor, are you listening? Ah! Oh! Well, that looks delicious. He ripped it apart. He ripped it apart! Huh. This one is quite fragile, ain't it? Fragile? You just ripped it apart! No, I mean, usually they ain't that easy to just rip apart like I done. Looks like them creatures is getting weaker and weaker, eh? Anyways, them tiny monsters ain't harmful to humans. They only eat insects. It was probably there cause it usually hide in dark areas. They ain't monsters who can live under the daylight or light in general. He lets go of the monster's head. It went splashing onto the floor. A sticky gold liquid started to spread everywhere. Can I lick it? Can I lick the monster? Is that something I can do? Hey, you're making a mess. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry about that. Don't really like that sticky demon blood on my hands. But look, it's disappearing. So don't you worry. You won't have to clean up nothing. It better be, yeah? So, what do we say? What do you mean? You could have at least thanked me for getting rid of that monster. I dirtied my hands for you. The audacity! I heard that. Not until you say sorry for breaking into my house like that. What? He looked at me with a frustrated expression on his face. All right. I'm sorry for breaking into your mansion, princess. Is that good enough? I guess. Good then. Where's my thank you now? I sighed. Thank you for, brutally assassinating that monster. What now? No, instead say, thank you for saving my life. You're real good looking and... Oh, hell no. Okay. I get it. We ended up speaking for what felt like hours. The more I spoke to him, the more comfortable I felt, my guard slowly coming down. He didn't seem so harmful all of a sudden. Whoop, look at the time. It's near 4 a.m., ain't it? I gotta go, unfortunately. It'll be dangerous for me to stay past 4 a.m. But I'll let you ask me one last question before I go. But be quick, though. I ain't very patient. Okay. I start to think about an interesting question I could ask him. What question should I ask? Tick-tack, tick-tack. But why do I do why? If you're a demon, then do angels exist too? Were you born in hell? What kind of demon are you? I'm just a regular sinner. Nothing more. All I can do was read minds. Can't do much of nothing. Why that question, though? You perv. Hey! You're the one on top of me, so you're the one perving on me and my little peen. What? Did you just think I was some sort of succubus or something? No, I did not. What are you talking about? Sorry, but I ain't in the mood tonight. Oh, shut it. I can feel my cheeks turning red as Victor proceeds to laugh to my face. But maybe one day. No, stop. Don't want to hear it no more. I'm just messing around. You ain't gonna get me that easy anyhow. Anyway, I need to go now. It was nice talking to you. Watch your surroundings more often from now on. But I got more questions. Were you born in hell? Nah, I was not born in hell. I just died. Monsters is hellborns. Everything that's got a human form like me are just sinners that died and ended up in hell. Then what was your sin? You wish it tells you, huh? But I said one question. Oh, come on! I said no. Anyhow, need to go now. It was nice talking to you. One more! I got one more! If you're a demon, then do angels exist too? They do exist, yeah. And they are actually pretty present on the earth. But they usually take human forms to blend in. So, I don't know much about them. I know there is some guardian angels, exorcisms, seraphims. I think there's also some guardians that look after human souls in heaven or something. So there are angels who used to be human, while some are born in heaven. Bingo! Yeah, that works the same for hell. I see. Anyhow, need to go now. Was nice talking to you. Watch your surroundings more often from now on. Wait! What now? I really need to go. Can we see each other next time? Ooh, I see. So you kinda started to like me, ain't it? Oh, stop flirting with me now! You ain't no fun. I just kinda want to learn more about the things you mentioned. But I also want to learn a little bit more about you. How cute. Okay then, I'll come again, but a little earlier so we can talk longer next time. That work for you? Yeah, fine by me. Good. Now, let me leave, please, or you won't ever be seeing me again. See ya, precious. He did it again! Victor got out of bed and waved goodbye at me with a smirk on his face. He disappeared in the shadow in the corner of my bedroom. So that's how he came. Getting 2 out of 4. Alright, so there really isn't much to see if you go outside. You can go further north, but like all it says that you should not go any further. So instead, I'm gonna wait inside. Now wait here. Knowing Noel, he'll be worried if he notices me outside in the cold night air. He's going to lecture me like a child on how it could end up being sick and blah blah blah. Excuse me. I think you dropped this. They handed me a plain black bracelet. Oh yeah, that's mine. Thank you, sir. No problem. Just be careful next time. Someone could have easily stolen it. Yeah, I know. I'll be more careful next time. Thanks again. I have to go now. Have a nice evening, Lion. They left. This bracelet is kind of important. Well, at least that's what Noelle told me. What's that? A bracelet. Please, promise me you won't take it off. Why is that? Did you put some camera in it or something? What? How am I even supposed to put a camera in this? Oh, it's possible. Also, what am I supposed to watch if that was the case? Are you insinuating that my life is boring? He looked at me with a teasing expression. I mean, yeah, kinda. Well, I'm not the one reading books all day. I never said that my life wasn't boring too. I personally like my boring life. I still wonder why he kept insisting on not taking it off. I sighed. He can be weird sometimes. Speak of the devil. I'm here. Where are you? I'm inside the building. Coming. I went to the parking lot where my friend was waiting. As soon as I saw his car, I hopped in. Okay, little hummingbird. Fasten in? Yeah. Noelle inserts the key and starts to drive off. So, how was your appointment with the therapist this time? Went good as always. I was able to externalize things from the past a little. I'm happy to hear that then. You seem to be getting better since you decided to go to that therapist. Yeah, first time in my life that I don't regret my choices. I'm proud of you, Lion. Thank you. Don't mention it. As Noelle was driving, I looked up at the window of the car. Snowflakes swirled in the cold night. We stopped talking for the rest of the drive. The silence was so comfortable that I almost fell asleep a couple of times. So tired. I ended up sleeping in the car, despite my determination to stay awake. So we finally arrived. My apartment. I think I should go straight to sleep now. Yeah, that's what I was planning to do anyway. Thanks again for driving me home. No problem. I waved goodbye to my friend, smiling at him, and we're gonna skip along. Hey, are you already asleep? No, I'm not. Why? I just wanted to ask if you had seen a huge book. It has a red cover with some locks on it. Oh yeah, I do have it. Was wondering if it was really mine. The book is mine. You probably put it in your box when we were packing up your things for your move. Is it possible for me to come in and take it back? I don't mind. Yeah, you can. Great. I'm coming then. Thanks again. Oh well, sleeping won't be possible for me right now. Dang it. I start to search into the boxes for my friend's book. Where is it? I checked the last box and finally found it. There it is! Just like Noelle said, the book was heavy and had some locks on it. I tried to unlock it not too long ago, but it looks like those locks were made of steel or something. I feel bad for trying to look at what's inside, now that I know it's Noelle's. I can't help but feel a little curious about the contents. I waited patiently for my friend to come pick up their book. All I wanted to do was sleep. I really hope he's almost here. I'm sorry for disturbing you. You were probably planning on going to sleep. Nah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Here's your book. I handed him the book to give it to him. Our hands brushed as I returned it. Are you okay? Yeah, no worries. It's just the cold. You know how easily I catch a cold. Yeah, true. Lion. Yeah? Are you sure you want to sleep here tonight? I mean, wouldn't it be better to sleep here when you're unpacked? Sorry, I'm just a little worried. Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a save here because I think this matters. I think you're right. At the same time, I don't want to be a bother to you. You'll never be a bother to me. I just think that it's better to finish decorating your apartment so you can sleep and live properly here. Yeah, you're right. Let's go to my place. I still have your bed there, so you'll be able to sleep. Okay. Thank you, Noelle. No problem. Just take a blanket and everything you think you'll need, and we'll put it in the car. Okie dokie. I brought with me what I thought was useful. Pillow, blanket, my phone, yada yada. And I ended up relying on Noelle. Again. A feeling of guilt started to settle in me. Maybe I should have just stayed back in my new apartment instead. I've been relying too much on my friend for the past few years, and I don't like that feeling. What's wrong, my little hummingbird? There's something in your little mind again. It's just, I feel like I'm relying too much on you, and I feel guilty about that. Huh? Is that so? Well, I personally don't really mind if you rely on me, if I can reassure you. No, I mean, I prefer to be more independent now. You know how I like having a stable job, going back to my studies, my own apartment. I've been living in your house for the past 4 years. Heck, you even gave me money when I needed it, and I still haven't paid you back. I mean, you have been recovering from depression, and that's not an excuse. At least not for me. I should have put more effort into it. You know, not everyone is the same. For some people, it takes years to heal. Well, for others, it may take only months. Just because you take your time to heal doesn't mean you're not putting enough effort. And that's okay. Don't feel guilty. I just proposed to you to come back to my house because it would be better for you to be in a place where you'll feel comfortable sleeping in. The way you decorate your bedroom, for example, also matters for your mental well-being. You'll find yourself more focused on your task in your bedroom that doesn't look like a hospital corridor. He might have a point on that one. I made this conversation heavy again. It's okay. I don't mind. You won't even mind if I told you I killed a person? He laughed at my answer. Well, would you mind then if I killed someone? Huh? Is he being sarcastic? Why did his voice sound a bit serious? That is so random. Just kidding. I'm just playing with you, so don't worry. No one would like someone who kills people, right? Yeah, right. Don't scare me like that! Sorry, my little hummingbird. It's always funny to mess around with you. But don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Don't stress yourself too much. Ending 4 out of 4. Neat. Yeah, you know what? I'll be okay. Don't you worry about that. Thanks for worrying, though. If I ever need something, I'll call you, okay? He sighed. Okay, then. I won't force you. But you still have the bracelet I gave you, right? Yeah, it's right here. I rolled up my sleeves to show him the bracelet. Couldn't tell him I almost lost it. Good. Remember, don't remove it while you sleep, or just put it close to you. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, I know. What's it for anyway? Lucky charm? I giggled. How childish. But alright. I'll keep it close to me when I'm asleep. Good then. Wait! Before you go, what's inside that book? I'm just curious. Oh, this? It's just some writing I did. I put some locks in it because I'm kinda embarrassed with some of them. I see. I'm sure they're... I actually looked it up a little... What? I'm too curious. I actually looked it up a little. What? No, I didn't. I'm just joking with you. I really thought that. Besides, you put some locks on it. It was impossible for me to open. I see. Anyway, we'll see each other tomorrow again. For now, take a good rest. Yeah, you too. Rest well, Noel. We both waved at each other goodbye. Okay, now, sleeping time. Huh. What? Okay. Hello? Hi? Yeah, my dude? Are you okay? Hi? Okay. What a terrible place. Ending 3 out of 4. Anyway, that was Your Guardian Angel. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this game for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. And yeah, I have been waiting for this game to be released for quite a while now, and kind of glad that it's out. There were a few spelling and grammatical errors, but otherwise, this was good. This, I'd say, was a decent way to actually introduce the character, to introduce the world you're in, and you as a player. I am very excited for Chapter 1, and I can't wait to see what else this developer comes up with. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.